like the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with
me? He's alive. He's alive.
I wasn't sure what to talk about first: the hurricane in my survival, or your beanie. I'm a little mixed as to what we need to prioritize.
Change is hard for Richard. It's very hard.
Good morning, everyone.
First, I'd like to blame this on the fact that it's fall and I just want to be cozy, but really I just didn't feel like showering this morning. TMI for some. It is what it is.
You need matching scarves with Eddie. I feel like that. Is Eddie in the room? Oh, really?
Come here. You want to say hi? Come here.
Oh, let's take a quick. I need a little. Oh, it's been a stressful week. I need a little Eddie love here.
Oh, who doesn't? He's the best guy. Come here.
We can't see him. Oh, he's over there now.
Yeah. Come here. Over here.
He's like, "What do you want, Dad?" Good morning, Eddie.
Have a kiss? Have a kiss? Thank you. I love him so much.
Oh, my goodness. So I just want to start off by saying thank you to the amazing number of messages you guys found me on Instagram and Facebook and emails and through my Throga website, and of course here on YouTube and Buy Me Coffee, everybody reaching out to see how I was. I truly appreciate you even thinking of me amidst your day and your week. I was very lucky, very fortunate, super minimal damage to the area. We did have 2 tornadoes touch down like that. That was scary. It's like the alarms go off. You hear like a wind. It sounds like a Mack truck about to be, going through your house. We had a safe space under the stairs and we all like crawled under there, and you're just
there's no basements. There's no basements.
No, not in Florida. So it's terrifying, but I'm totally fine and all is well. My heart goes out to all of you who are in Florida who were affected, though. It's just horrifying to see the images and everything that everybody's having to deal with. So and I have to say, I was really looking forward to today. It was a stressful week. And again, I've got nothing to complain about, but it's like these Fridays is like, I hate to spend them with my best friend, hear amazing music, all of you on YouTube. It like truly is something I look forward to. So thank you everybody already for being here. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So on the docket today. Oh, first of all,
sitting on the docket of the bay.
You're in a song mood. That's what we want. We promised last week. We didn't really promise. I suggested that we would have our new Filipino Friday theme song to share with you. We did not get a chance to get together and work on that, unfortunately. But it's
good though.
It's so good. I changed a few more lyrics that Johnny and I are going to go over. So when we come back, we'll give you a teaser of it, and we're planning to actually do like a full recording over Christmas break. I'll be singing I'm singing my full Broadway style with this song. It's going to be amazing. Oh, I can't wait. Today on the docket, we have Sarah Geronimo, Side A Band, and Zephanie. So Sarah, we've heard. Zephanie, we've heard even less of, part of Queendom. So we got just like, I think we know she can sing. Side A Band, we don't know anything about. So we're excited to explore them as always. And I believe, Bridget, if you can text me real quick, because I can't see the polls unless I was looking at this through YouTube instead. I'm going through a different software. So it's the only thing I can't see. So I don't know if we're going to watch the music video or the live version of Sarah singing with Bamboo, who we saw a moment of, because I think he was part of, was it The Voice or an X Factor or something? The Kid's Voice, maybe? in the Philippines. So we just know a little bit about him. All that being said,
Yes, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And that's it. And ring that bell.
and that's it. Also, be
That's
sure to click on the link below if you'd like to support this page in our TGIFF by buying us a coffee or even become a silver, gold, or diamond thrill-only member for added perks and doodads. I still don't know what that is, but I'm promising them to you. And check out Throga.com to learn more about your voice and our online singing courses. And we already had coffees come in this morning. Did you catch that? It was an appreciation to. We did. If you haven't seen it yet, we reacted to "Run to You" from Morissette that came out yesterday. So I wanted to thank you if you're here as well, but I don't remember the name. Do you have that, please?
Yeah, Maria. Maria Sales. Actually, now that I'm seeing it, is it Maria Salas? Or my Maria? Thank you so much.
Are you sure it's not Mariah?
It's definitely Maria. I would imagine.
Okay. If I was pronouncing it.
Yeah.
All right. So live performance. Thank
you so much.
Brigitte.
Yeah, 10 copies. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. All right. So let me pull up the live performance. So the song is called "Treading Water." I believe this is a relatively new song, and it's with Sarah and Bamboo.
It's good imagery already.
There we go. All right, this is on the ASAP, so we're going to keep our transparency on. This was just 11 months ago, this live version. So,
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
To raise me, lift me up. That's all you better wait till my case. Maybe we can hide away just for the day. We got the whole world.
She's got a great pop voice.
Sure does.
I woke up. I see through. I see you. I see you, darling. I've been broken without you. I'm still counting every second when you're not here. I'm not myself. I'm just treading water. I woke up. I ain't cool. I'm in the mood. Just show me down, said I do. But it's on you to face the world today. I don't need to play that card, I'm just on God. We got the whole world set on
Nice.
rain delay. I kind of blue, but I feel you. I feel you. I'm just treading water, darling. I know I've done you wrong. I can't help myself. I need that shoulder right on, baby. Without you, I'm gone, just treading water. I didn't know why I wanted to stay. How do you carry that weight? Didn't know why I wanted to stay. How do you carry that weight? Why? Didn't know why I wanted to stay. How do you carry that weight? Why? Didn't know why I wanted to stay. How do you carry that weight? just treading water, darling. I know
Nice.
I've done you wrong. I can't help myself. I need that shoulder to cry on, baby. Without
Nice.
you, I'm gone, just treading water.
All right, I'm gonna pause here. I know we're the majority of the song is done here, but I've got all these thoughts. I don't want to lose them. One is for and I'm gonna back this up too. I want to hear that going into that last chorus. Just vocally. So Bamboo's got this really cool texture, and I like the way he's bending the words, and I feel like Sarah's kind of like taking his lead a little bit there. It's like instead of stay, he just kind of like, it's super stylized. It's not because he can't say the word. You know, sometimes we change the vowel to make it easier to sing, and sometimes it's clearly a stylistic choice. I always like to give the example.
They call it singing in cursive. I think that's what the.
I've never heard that term.
Oh,
That's
you've never
awesome.
heard that?
No.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The classic example I use here in the States is the national anthem. You know, that big high note, in the land of the, and everybody goes, fry. Like fry is not the word, you know, but you're trying to project the sound, and it's a cheat because it makes it a little bit easier to get the pitch and also, you know, maintain like a big open tone. And here it's like it's playful. So I don't know if he does that all the time. He's definitely taking liberties in the context of the song, which I think adds to just making the song just cool and vibey as a whole. And then I didn't hear her do that at first, and as the song progressed, I heard her starting to kind of like adapt to his style maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
So I thought that was great. And then there's not a lot of pop songs where you can get away with a relaxed, I shouldn't say get away with, I just don't hear it often, where they take a relatively simple song, but then throw in these like really cool belted moments, which I'm just craving.
I know. I feel
we don't hear that here in the States. A lot of the current pop music, it's like they just never deliver those moments. I really like that.
No, and I feel like with this song, which I do like, it's not necessarily a song that would be big on that. There's moments. I like the moments, but I just feel like under the surface, she's just ready to break out. So I'm interested to see her in another song as well. But talking about this song, it's funny because when you told me the title, I'm like, oh, this is going to be sort of a darker, you know, you think treading water, it's more, I don't know, what came to my mind was just a little more of a darker tone overall. And to kind of have that juxtaposition of more of it. And I think the subject matter's, it's not necessarily light per se, but to have sort of darker lyrics with that, like, you know, kind of old school, like 6/8. Ooh, Latte Lover, that's for you. This is a 6/8. So it's kind of like, it's got like a waltz feel, but it's also sort of 4. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. You kind of hit 1, 2.
It's like where the
3,
accent is. Yeah.
4, 1. But it's the way it's broken up is more of a waltz feel. So that's, they call that 6/8 time.
And that's what gives it that feeling of being a little laid back, I think, throughout the song.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But it's got sort of that throwback old school thing, and then it's cool.
Nice.
Really cool.
Very nice. Also, quick thank you to the coffees. Can you please read Chris's? But don't read it yet. I have a button for this.
Oh, hold on a second. All right. Yeah. So thank you, Chris, for the coffee and your little message saying,
I got it up there in the corner.
Oh, it says F off Milton.
Thank you for that. And also,
thank you, Moki, for your 5 coffees. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Greatly appreciated. And also, quick reminder too, just hitting that like and leaving comments after all that stuff helps this get seen by more people. So we greatly appreciate that as well. All right, let's go into this last chorus. And I don't know if there's anything to break down, like chord structure wise, everything. I love that you tackled the timing, but where she's going with her pitches too are just so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I carry that weight, darling. I've been broken without you. I'm still counting every second when you're not
voices together sound so good.
I'm just treading water, darling. I know I've done you wrong. I can't help myself. I need that shoulder to cry on, baby. Without you, I'm gone, just treading water.
Yeah, it's not a dark. Yeah, okay.
And through your eyes, I can see everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Yeah, thank you. Richard doesn't like my beanie. Thank you so much.
I didn't say I don't like it. It just threw me off.
It just reminds me. So the band that I'm in, one of the guys, he's a character. So I was out shopping with Christine. She thought that I should get a raincoat, and I was like, I don't need a raincoat. She's like, you should get a raincoat. And I'm like, all right, what color should I get? And she's a color. She loves the color green, so I got a sort of an olive green raincoat, which I thought looked pretty cool, but that I never wear normally. So I took it. I wore it to this gig, and my bandmate's like, he's like, huh. That's different. The best is, just thinking it's over. About 5 minutes go by, and he goes to me. He's like, "That's okay. I think I'll get used to it."
He's really trying.
It's really sorry. I'm sorry to change it up.
Going back to the song real quick too. You just hear Bamboo's got like that rock style, so he doesn't have like the big belted range that we hear a lot of the artists on this, on our Filipino Fridays, right? Because it's kind of a highlighted feature that is celebrated there in the Philippines, and of course it excites us as listeners. But he's all texture. It's just such a cool delivery, not just the vowel modification, but that breathy tone. He gets a little edge. But what really makes the two of them together great is because he doesn't have those big belted moments. He's got this great, he's painting this amazing sonic picture with the tone of his voice, and then having her weave in and out of it, sometimes with the oohs, and then those teasing belted moments going up high. I think it's a really great matchup. That was great.
Yeah, no, he's definitely hip. He's kind of got like a hip. I feel like that's still a hip word to say. Hip. I'm gonna keep saying it. No, I feel like he's got some slight Bruno Mars things going on, like a vibe. Just maybe like kind of looks like him a little bit, but it just in his tone, it's just Bruno. I mean, and Bruno's got a huge range as well.
Yeah. More R&B.
More R&B, but there's just a coolness to their delivery and just on stage swagger. Yeah. Bruno, all right. He's also Filipino, I believe. Bruno Mars.
Yes. Yeah, he is. Sorry, I stopped listening to you for a second, then I caught on to the conversation. I was reading our friends in the chat.
Whatever.
So
Whatever,
it's okay.
Richard.
All right, we are on to Side A Band. This is an older video, so I'm assuming you guys can fill us in. Is this band still together? This was posted 13 years ago, but I don't know when the original song was released. If you guys can fill us in, that would be awesome. And
yeah. What's the name of the band again? Sorry.
Side A.
Side A. Okay.
Yes.
That's the best side.
And we'll be coming back to Sarah, by the way, in case you missed the poll. song is called Forevermore. Written by Joey Benin.
There are times when I just want to look at your face.
Nice.
With the stars in the night. There are times when I just want to feel your embrace. In a cold night, I just can't believe that you are mine now.
Nice.
You were just a dream. I just can't compare you with anything in this world.
Nice.
You're all I need to be with forevermore.
Okay. All right. So
I like
some
this.
information coming in and the chat. Thank you for this. So the band is still around, but different members. Is this? I'm assuming that the lead singer is the same. I shouldn't assume that. I mean, sometimes they swap out the lead singer and it's successful. Obviously, there's some noted
Journey.
bands that have done that. Yeah, it can be done, but it's very rare. And is Joey the lead singer? It only gave one credit name for writing the song, and I'm curious if that is the singer. And what a cool tone. I'm going to use the word velvet. He's got just this velvety tone, that little bit of airy quality coming in with the underneath the vocal folds, or along with the folds, meaning that the folds are partially left open. So if I do if I just do a note, like more of like a pure tone, so that means the folds are coming all the way together. This is the vocal folds. It looks a little creepy, but this is what it does. It vibrates really slowly.
Looks like a creature of the sea.
Yee. And except it's much smaller. The vocal folds are like that big. But if part of it is left open, if like I'll say a gap, we'll say in between the folds is left open, you go from like a yee. So that slight opening lets that spillage of air kind of like soften the tone. And he's doing that throughout his entire voice. So it's kind of like a default nurtured sound that he has, which is very smooth.
Yeah. Song is really cool too. I want to hear more of it so I can remember what I just heard.
Did the deep creature of the sea throw you off there a little bit?
It's very distracting in a lot of ways.
Okay, so you guys are saying Joey is the singer. He is the one that wrote that. Thank you for that.
And he's no longer with them, apparently.
Oh, wait a minute. Original guitarist. No, my bad. The original guitarist, Joey Benin, wrote it. Joey, there's a second Joey.
Just two Joeys.
Gonzalez was the lead singer. All right.
Oh, funny story. Richard used to be called Joey back in the day.
Why are we pulling at that?
Because why not? How many opportunities do I have to bring this up?
All right, quick story. I promise it'll be quick. So I'm Richard Fink IV, right? So there's a lot of Richards in the family. So my parents were like, let's go with the middle name, which is Joseph. Richard
Yep.
Joseph. I'm not going into
I have
all
the
the
same
middle
middle
names today. So we have that in common as well. So Richard Joseph Fink IV, right? So that's what I was called to, let's see, up until age 5. So I went into kindergarten, and there was another Joey in the classroom, and the teacher's like, just saw the name, sees my first name is Richard. She goes, oh, this is, your name's Richard. Do you go by Joey or Richard? Because there's another Joey there. And I'm like, well, I like Richard, because my dad's my hero, whatever. And so at school, I was called Richard, and at home, I was Joey for like, I don't know, maybe 6 months to a year. And finally, the whole family gave in, except for my older sister, who to this day calls me Joey or Joe. So,
That's how I knew you for years. You were Joey. Which,
that's right.
I guess somebody said, you are so not a Joey. You are not
I
a
am
Joey.
not. And my sister's the only one alive that's allowed to call me Joey now.
Oh, come on. That's a good story. I'm so glad that I brought it up.
All right, here we go.
All those years long to hold you in my arms. I've been dreaming of you every night. I've been watching all the stars that fall down, wishing you would be mine. I just can't believe
Great bass playing too, by the way.
Like that changes.
you were just a dream that I once knew. Never thought I would be right for you. I just can't compare you with anything in this world. You're all I need to be forevermore.
Nice.
There are these changes that we cannot end. Sure as time keeps going on and on.
That's great.
My love for you
That's actually how
will
they start
be
the song.
That was a cool
How are
choice.
they going to get back up to that heat?
All right, we got a little ways to go with the song. Do you want to talk about the chord progression or something?
There's so many things. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I love the. That's an interesting melody over that chord. So the song is in E. Actually, the song starts out in G, then they modulate down to the E. So yeah, it starts in E, and then it goes to C sharp minor. That note. So that's that. It's an E flat.
That makes it sensitive. There's something about that makes it like vulnerable sounding to me. It just musically.
Yeah, so it's basically singing that knife. The way they're weaving the melody within that chord is not your typical note selection. I love it, but and it resolves really well into the ba da ba 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 ba. Okay, love that part. And then that bridge. Can I hear that real quick again?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, that was
little
unexpected.
modulation. So that
Back more.
yeah.
Sorry.
And this is yeah. Pretty.
All right, just the chorus here then.
Yep. C sharp minor. Okay. Ooh, that's cool.
Thank you, Jim.
I love that.
There.
See? I love that. Yeah, stop that for a second. I love that. So that little, you see? E minor, that A7,
Right.
D major 7, G, then it goes to,
Yes.
then it goes back
and then
into that
comes back
key
into
part.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, really
it's
great.
a bit of a journey there. The way it's constructed.
I love that melody.
And the world of Memini says it's a famous wedding song, which I could totally hear. That's yeah, that would be a great one to dance to. I believe Stryper might have had a song called Forevermore as well, which was also a great one to dance to.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did.
This. No, it's called Honestly. Wow, that was unrelated information. I'm going to continue hitting play. I love that he went super delicate here. That's cool. Good song.
Once again,
Good song. Great vocalist.
I love a good chord progression, as people that watch this show know. I don't know when that stopped. Like the songs of, I feel like it stopped maybe in the early 2000s. I think there were some remnants of it, but definitely still going strong in the 90s. And it's not utilized as much today, which is a shame because you can get so much. It's just it just creates such an interesting element to a song that, I mean, you can only do so much with melody. Melody and harmony or chord structure work hand in hand, and if you always have just like a basic chord structure, there's only so many things you can do with the melody to make it new and interesting. It's that relationship. So it's when you have a cool chord progression, all of a sudden now your options are open melodically, and it just
Stop everything you're saying. This is more important.
Oh, whatever, Joe. Just play the next. Just play the next song. You won that round.
Oh my goodness!
You know what I'm saying? It's just it's just this whole element that's just kind of like.
Agreed.
I don't know if people think it went out of style or something, or they just can't do it anymore. It just doesn't exist in mainstream pop music like it did back then. And
obviously, it does exist, but you're right. And even if it exists in a popular band or a popular artist, it's not the song that's pushed. It's not like the charter song, right? It's the B-side song, pun intended.
I guess I don't know. I just
I don't know
at all anymore, and it's a shame because it's so cool.
Yeah. Also, I saw somebody, I forgot who it was, and I apologize. Asked if Sam Polizzi was going to be back on our show, and the answer is yes. At some point in next month, there's a couple dates that Johnny is not able to be here because he's traveling again. Mr. Mister, I'm getting married, so vacations are more important than his best friend time. Whatever.
I'm dating a traveler, so I travel more now.
But I'm going to keep the shows
Great
going.
times, though.
So whether it is Sam or I have someone else, actually, I've already got confirmation of somebody else that's going to be coming in. Is a dear friend of mine. I'm very excited for you all to meet. And then we have John Reeves is going to pop in. So we're going to keep shows going. But you will see Sam again at some point. So I will book him as soon as I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here.
Johnny shaved his head. Nope. You don't even want to see what's underneath this unshowered look.
That would be a whole nother thing. All right. So this song is Zephanie with Troy Loretta. And I believe he's the pianist. I think he's a very famous. Is he a composer? Pianist? I don't know if he sings, but I know he's like super well known. I believe he's played with toured with like Maury and KZ and some others. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. And the song is, oh, here we go. This is not English. Let me do my best. Kailangan kita. No, Kailangan kita. That's my guess. All right, let's jump in. Put the closed captions on.
Wow.
Nice.
Sa piling mo lang nadarama ang
All right, closed captions in another language does not quite help me out. So let me change it. It's in Indonesian. I don't know Indonesian, so give me a moment, please.
Get me on that.
English, where are you? All right, hopefully that does it. Let me start this again. Immediately, vibes, like, everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Translation is I need you, thank you.
sa piling mo lang nadarama ang tunay na pagsinta. Pagyakap kita.
It is not translating for me.
Parang ako nasa langit. Ngunit ito ay panaginip lamang. Pagkat ang puso mo'y labis kong nasaktan. Pakiusap ko ay pakinggan. Kailangan ka ngayon at kailanman. Kailangan kong malaman na ikaw lamang ang tunay kong minamahal.
Nice.
At lagi kong hiling ay makapiling ka muli.
All right, I'm just going to interrupt it once. Johnny, what's your take on this?
I love it. I love it. I love that use of that flat seven. Da-da-da. So the song was in F. I got to hear it again to get the melody. Da-da-da. Just well constructed. Piano player's vibing.
Oh, yeah.
I tend to move a lot when I play too. I think he's got me beat. He's definitely feeling the flow.
His personality oozes in his performance for sure, which I think is partially why he's a famous pianist.
We've seen him before, haven't we?
We have it.
Yeah.
I think it was this setting, like with the
Okay.
red and everything.
Yeah. I remember that hairstyle too, because he's got me beating that department as well.
If you guys can remind me of who it was, we've been through many singers and songs at this point. I'd appreciate that. And Francesco said, "I need you to know you are the only one for me. My only hope is to be with you again." So that's kind of like the overall view of the chorus. I appreciate that. For some reason, I'm not able to access the closed captions. I don't know what's going on there. But it definitely has the feeling of those lyrics for sure. Yeah. I was with Katrina. Is that okay? Thank you guys for that. All right, let's keep going with the song here. And is Aragabi? Aragabi, that was the name of the song. And and sorry, we're talking about him because he's on screen right now. Obviously, Zephanie, smooth tone, great. I like her sense of timing. There's a musicality in just where she puts things that's beyond. Obviously, her pitches, her tone, like everything sounds great. But there's also like a musicality in her delivery. Sometimes singers are very. This is where I have to land this syllable here, and sometimes they get a little rigid. And she's got just a flow to it. And maybe, I don't know if she's got like a Broadway background or something like that. It's just something a little bit more flowing mixed in. But I like her delivery very much.
Yeah, definitely more of a delicate song so far. I'm looking forward to see where this goes.
Yeah. All right, this I have to comment on. Right here. So Troy is going to be in Las Vegas with Morissette and Katrina, two of our favorites on this channel, next
On the
Friday
day that we're seeing.
when we are in Toronto, seeing One OK Rock, which I'm excited. I'm not taking anything away from One OK Rock, but really, it's like the closest they've been, and there's just no way we're going to be able to see them.
It's just our lot in life, Richard. Just our lot.
You know what? It's just more reasoning why we have to go to the Philippines. We need to go to them. They're obviously not.
Seriously. There you go.
All in due time. That's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, I recognize the name for sure.
Queen of Two.
Labis kong nasaktan, pakiusap ko ay pakinggan.
Yes!
Kailangan kita ngayon at kailanman. Kailangan mong malaman na ikaw lamang ang tunay kong minamahal. Ang lagi kong dinalasan. Kailangan kita ngayon at kailanman. Kailangan mong malaman na ikaw lamang ang tunay kong minamahal. At lagi kong hilingan makapiling ka muli.
Beautiful.
Kailangan kita ngayon at kailanman.
Can you zoom out to my screen real quick?
Uh-oh, Eddie.
I feel like he's trying to tell me something. I'm not sure what.
Aww.
What is it, buddy? All right, can you put up the cat thing real quick? I'll be right back.
Sure. This is
All right.
not an actual emergency. We'll just go to my screen instead. All right, Johnny had to take his in-ears out too to let Eddie out so he can't hear what I'm saying. So let me address a couple things in the chat while he is out of the room. What was I going to say? Eddie threw me off. It's like a mind eraser. He's so adorable. I wanted to respond to a couple of the questions that came in. Oh, you guys were saying Regine made that song popular. So let me give you a heads up. And Brigitte, if you don't mind, under our Reaction Wednesday tab, add this song if we haven't, because I don't think we've heard it yet. For Regine, we're going to do a Reaction Wednesday for Regine on, what is the dates? November 6th. So
Okay, I'm back.
less than a month away. All right, Johnny's back. So you guys can mark the dates now. We're doing a full 90-minute live Reaction Wednesday in Regine, and we can check out that song at that time on November 6th.
The Queen.
The Queen. By the way, while I'm on the subject, unfortunately, next Friday we're not available on the 18th. There will not be TGIFF next Friday because we're going to be in Toronto seeing One OK Rock. We'll be busy at that time. However, that's the bad news. The good news is on Monday we are releasing a reaction to SB19's Boy Who Cried Wolf. Spoiler alert, we loved it. And next Wednesday, we have GG Vibes Part 3 live 90-minute reaction. So after this live stream, if you guys want to put in your song request for GG for next Wednesday, that would be awesome. And I'll announce this again at the end, but while I'm on announcements, next, when we
real quick, I just want to say, great singer, Zephanie. Great job. And
and we're coming back to her too.
She must have been one of the standouts. I feel like, what is she doing now? So now we know.
Yes,
She's still doing her thing.
No, we will not be in Vegas. We're going to be in Toronto on the 18th, unfortunately. Well, we're excited for that too. This is fortunately, but unfortunately, it's one of those scenarios. I was going to say, so when we come back in 2 weeks, and I'll say this again at the end, we are going to do Dianella, who we heard for the first time last week. So we're excited to check out his content. Return to Jaya. Very excited about that. The gospel soulful queen that she is, because you had a lot of requests. And a band is our most requested, I believe, a rock band, Eraserheads. So that's what's coming in a couple weeks.
So some people think I look like Mr. Spock with this on. Some people think I look like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. And then Lassie Lover thinks I look like Chris Martin. So let's see what you think. Or
Come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry. You don't know how lovely you are.
Great band. Great band. Okay.
I think more Chris Martin.
So we are going with, speaking of Regine, we have Regine and Sarah joining forces for our next song. This is Natin To? Natin Tu? It'd be the O sound, right? No. T-O would be I think it's the U. No, the U is the U. So it's an O. Please confirm. Natin To. I'm not sure. I'm trying. I'm learning. Do you remember the Tagalog word I taught you last Friday for wall? It's a fun one.
I saw you last Friday? Yes. for this.
You-
Yes, I don't.
we
My
all
point is,
saw
I don't
it last
remember.
Friday.
I don't remember anything.
Ding
no.
ding.
Oh, ding ding. Yes, that's right. That's right. I remember ding ding.
I'm slowly learning with my word of the day emails that I get. All right, here we go.
Just smile for me and let the day begin. You are the sunshine that lights my heart within.
Nice.
I'm sure that you're an angel in disguise. Come take my hand and together we'll ride. On the wings of love, up in above the clouds, the only way to fly is on the wings of love. On the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high. Flying high upon the wings of love. Yes,
Jeffrey
you
Osborne.
belong to me, and I'm yours exclusively. Right now we're living, breathe each other.
Nice.
Inseparable it seems, we're flowing like a stream, running free, traveling on the wings of love. Forever's not enough for me to love
Song.
you. I'd spend another lifetime, baby, if you ask me to. There's enough that I won't do. Forever's not enough to love you so. And if forever's not enough for me to love you, I'd spend another lifetime, baby, if you ask me to. There's nothing I won't do. Forever's not enough for me to love you so. Tomorrow seems so far away, and now it seems that everything can change.
Nice.
My love for you gets stronger as tomorrow comes. I know
That's
this
cool.
love is in the test of time. And forever's not enough.
What is the relationship between these two? Because they're showing pictures of them working together all the time. Was like Regine like discover her, or were they on like some competition show or something along those lines? Because
They're in the Amazing Singers Club, very exclusive club.
well, there's that. They're in the 95% club of the Philippine singers.
It's because it's not very exclusive in the Philippines.
No, but I remember there was some connection between these two, and then those photos reminded me of that. And if you can remind us again, that would be awesome.
Mm.
Oh, they sound great together, though. And I mean, so Regine is her mentor. It's just I was
Okay.
trying to remember.
As she
What
is for
the-
many
well,
singers in the Philippines.
she's inspiration for like millions, but
Yeah. Oh, actual mentor teacher. Okay. Right.
okay, this is what I thought. Right. Wait, I lost it. The chat jumped. Here it is. So Sarah won at a competition where Regine was the host. All right, so thank you
okay.
for that, Ulysses.
I see.
All right, let's keep going here.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. That was cool. Little mashup there.
I love you, Sarah.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah,
That's great.
Sarah definitely has. There's a little more of the. What makes a pop quality versus musical theater versus R&B? It's hard to define because there's so many overlapping aspects. You know what I'm saying? Like Sarah's got a little more of a pop element to it.
Yeah,
would you say?
there's a little less sort of vibrato, heavy vibrato. There's a little more lightness and flexibility with the movement, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas more of the musical theaters, kind of you hit notes right on and you hold them out, and they're more. I don't know. It's usually more rooted, just basic notes. Whereas pop kind of moves a little more. There's a little more inflection. There's curving into notes. There's little.
And the conversational tone.
Yeah, I guess
it's also
more conversational. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that has more, and that kind of adapts a little bit from decade to decade, era to era, as well. And there's always exceptions all the way around. They sound great together. Two very different singers. And what's nice when you've got a long song like that too, it's just each of them really have their moments to just be like, okay, here's my delivery of your interpretation of the song without stepping on the other person, which was really well done. So
somebody wrote in the comments that at least one of the songs, probably the whole thing, didn't highlight Regine's voice as much as it could. I think that's very true. But I thought it was cool that she was in a different thing, different element.
Yeah.
She was kind of, and she was showcasing her ability to, she doesn't have to be like the powerhouse all the time.
Yep. And it's also serving the purpose of highlighting Sarah in the process as well, which is great.
Exactly.
But more Regine, if you're just joining us on, what was the date I said? Was it November 6th? So we're doing a 90-minute feature on, let me just pull up the dates. I don't want to mislead you in case you're just joining us. Yeah, so November 6th, on our Reaction Wednesday with Regine Velasquez, and we have Gigi is this coming Reaction Wednesday on the 16th. Just a heads up for that. Okay.
Real quick, before we go on to the next one, can I thank the coffee buyers, please? All right,
do.
Thank you to our girl Francesca and Joyce. Joyce. I know it's Joycee. Thank you so much for the 5 coffees, and then of course our main man Art. Plot twist. Johnny is wearing the skull cap because he secretly shaved his head to match Richard, but kept the sideburns. Yes.
Yes, just the sideburns down. That would be a great look for you. All right, so this is So Many Questions, Side A Band with Joey G again. This is what you guys selected. Let's check it out.
And also, real quick, just speaking of the coffees, we obviously really appreciate those who support us and buy us coffees. It really helps our channel a lot. But also, if you can't, just make sure you hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends. We'll keep our channel growing.
Yes,
there's
we
lots of
greatly
ways to help.
appreciate that. Absolutely, and also Asian Got or Asian GOT. First time watching live, started watching because of SB19's review. Both of you are amazing. I'm a big fan now. Thank you for appreciating Filipino talent. That is from the super chat. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, thank you.
Let's roll. Fellas, guys.
Para sa'yo rin to.
Thank you.
Congressman. Ang pinakagwapong congressman na kilala ko sa buong mundo. Woo! I love you, Richard. Have you seen her?
I love you too.
Did you see her pass this way? What is it about her?
This is 1 year ago.
Makes me feel this way. Is it her eyes? Maybe, but I'm not so sure. Is it her laughter? Something that I've never heard before. So many questions, but the answers are so few. All I really know is I love you. So many questions, but the answers are so few. All I really know is I love you. Nag-uumpisa yan eh. What is it about her? What makes me still? What makes me wanna run my fingers through her hair? Why she makes me feel this way? Will I find her? Maybe, but I'm not so sure. Would she be mine? Can't stand it searching anymore. Sabay sabay.
Oh, look at that crowd.
All I really know is I love you. So many questions, but the answers are so few. All I really know is I love you.
I want to point out something right away here. So this 1 year ago, I believe. You're saying it was originally released in 1995. Those B flats are no joke for a spry young man, which he isn't anymore, and to still go there. I don't even know if he detuned it
Yeah.
or not, but there's a lot of flexibility, power, and stability of the voice, breath control, all of those aspects come in for most men to sing in that A to C range. Is I guess it's common in the Philippines, but here it's not.
Not so common.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's hard to go up there. So I
he's
love
doing
that
great.
he's just has this great tone and push in those moments. Obviously a popular song. He sounds really, really good. Let me keep going here.
Again, great chord progression. Yep.
Yep.
Doon nag-umpisa lahat, di ba? So many questions, but the answers are so few. All I really know is I love you.
Hey, Bridget, real quick, can you hook me up with the link of the original version of this? I just want to hear like a verse chorus from the original. I think that would be super cool.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Back it up again.
When I close my eyes, should I keep it that way? The only way I can make her stay.
Beautiful
Thank
song.
you very much.
Beautiful song.
Nice.
And just to be clear,
Congressman, ang pinakagwapong congressman na kilala ko sa buong mundo. Woo! I love you, Richard.
I love you too, Joey.
Don't we all?
The whole Richard Joey thing that's happening right now is just beautiful. I love you too, Joey.
So funny.
All right.
I love you, Richard.
All right, we're looking for the thanks for joining us, Sherry. Glad you can make it to Alive.
Oh, welcome, friend.
We're just gonna pull up the original version of this as soon as I get the link. Alright, she's got it. Thank you, Brigitte. Here we go. Alright. Same key, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
That's it.
I mean, a lot of artists will record in a key and in the same year it's released will go on tour with it down a half step just because it can be challenging. Here he is decades later still committed to the original key here. Let me go to the last chorus here. It's great. His tone really stayed there too. You know, it's tough aging as a vocalist. It's, you know, as a pianist and guitarist. As a pianist, guitarist, saxophone player, I mean, yeah, your body might slow down a little bit, you know, at some point, right? But the voice is just susceptible to everything you go through, your stresses, your eating habits, your sleeping behaviors, any injuries, general fatigue. You know, it's just dragged through life in a way that's as a living, you know, instrument. It's hard to
fast forward
maintain.
30 years is
that's awesome.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
go
it's
Joey.
just crazy to think about that the 90s was 30 years ago. That's just ridiculous. I refuse to believe it.
Well, that just got depressing quick. All right.
You know, Robbie, besides having...
So, let's go. We've got, this is Stella of SB19, Janella, Salvador, we don't know that name, and Zephanie, live on Disney. Oh, I am transparency heavy. That might not be enough transparency. We might have to go total dark on this. I'm going to keep my logo in the shot because Disney's not going to just let us show this video, obviously. But we should be able to hear everything, which will be great. Or at least on our channel anyway. We have a very trigger happy copyright experience at the Throga
Do we ever?
channel. So what is the song though? I don't know. I guess we'll hit play and find out what's about to happen.
And thank you, folks. DTV. She says that our channel deserves 500,000 subscribers, more and more. So just tell 200,000 of your friends,
and then you're halfway there.
Somebody else tell.
Oh, we appreciate that. All right, here we go.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, Robbie, besides having a legendary movie collection, Disney also has some pretty memorable songs.
So true.
And what happens when you take these wonderful songs and you give them to equally wonderful and talented performers from the Philippines?
Like us.
I wish. Well, when you put those two things together, what do you get?
I am guessing an incredible night of karaoke.
Well, that could be true. We do love our karaoke here in the Philippines.
We do.
But karaoke was never like this. We are going to the Philippine Arena, where Janela Salvador, Stella of
Janela.
SB19, and Zephanie are going to bring us some of their favorite Disney music.
Right.
Ooh, mic drop.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
Jiminy.
Anything your heart desires will come to you.
Smooth voice.
If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star,
We did that one, actually. Go check it out.
Fate is kind. She brings to those
Christina. Thank you so
who
much.
love
Thank you, Christina.
the sweet
Ooh, the tone.
fulfillment of the secret love.
Great.
Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. And you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
Great voice. Oh,
Beautifully sung.
I just watched this movie for the first time the other day.
Staring at the edge of the water.
What?
I don't have children, Richard.
It's no reason not to go see Moana.
I know. You know what? I just, even still to this day, for some reason I resist. You know, when I see a new Disney movie coming out or Pixar movie, I'm like, I don't know. But then I watch them and I'm just like, these are so good. You know, and one of my favorite movies is Up. I love that movie. They just
You have to play it. Play it. You can't say the movie Up without giving me a sample. One of the best scores. Oh,
I love this.
love it.
uh,
I have to start over. No I'm kidding. So,
it's just so
brilliant.
It-
Yeah.
It's like there's no melody that can equally have like a happiness
Back this up.
and a total sadness all at
Yeah.
once. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, this is a cool mashup. Obviously, I was thinking initially there was going to be the three of them singing together, but they're giving. I like the separation. Actually, I like the full on experience with each voice. I don't know if they're coming together at the end or how they're doing this, but
Yeah.
great first song. All right, so this is a voice we are not familiar with yet. Let's check this out.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. Oh, I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make,
Nice. Nice. That's a cool change up. I mean, it's tough to find windows of melodic modifications within a song that is, you know, basically iconic. I mean, there's that melody that I've heard a million times. Students have sung this for years for me, so I know the melody very well. So anytime someone takes not just an op up, like an op up is an opportunity to go up in pitch, right? That's where, in Broadway terms, it's the melody's basically the same. You just simply choose a different note. You go higher, kind of thing. This was changing phrasing as well and still kept it flowing. I thought she did a great execution of this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know.
Great.
How far I'll go.
Nice.
Yeah. Both of those girls could be Disney princesses. Wow.
Stellar Stell.
There's Stell. There's our boy.
And blinking stepped into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There is far too much to take in here, more to find than can never be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round. It's the circle of life.
Man, great.
And it moves us all to despair and hope, to faith and love,
So good.
till we find our place.
Great modulation there.
For the path of winding
Wow.
in the sun.
I don't remember that in the original.
No.
To faith and love, till we find our place. For the path of winding in the circle of life. Circle of life.
Here we go.
Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow.
Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown,
Into the unknown.
Nice.
into the unknown.
That was cool.
Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me?
Anything your heart desires.
Such a great tone.
Ever be
Reaching for the stars. See the line where the sky
where are you going? Don't leave me alone. I'll do follow you
Wow.
into the unknown.
Oh, the unison there. It was funny in that one moment I thought for sure Stell was gonna take the high note. It was Zephanie, amazing tone, but like
He could
Stell-
have.
So I know it's not like it wasn't an option. But
Yeah.
that being said, I like the tone change because he kind of came underneath her, so it kind of supported what Zephanie was doing on the high end. I want to hear that section again. It is so well
Power
done.
grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown,
into the unknown.
Love that interplay.
Yeah.
Are you out there? Do you know me? Can you feel me? Can you show me? Anything your heart desires. Let me see you wish for the stars. See the line where the sky is. Where
Sign
are you
them up.
going? Don't leave me alone. I'll do all of you.
Wow.
Into the unknown.
That unison choice at the end was great too, because they could have divided that up into a harmony. It would have taken away from the impact. So it's like those little choices make such a difference in the
Yeah, there's just
feeling
such-
response.
Disney just, I don't know how much of a Disney related person was part of the arrangement process, but there's just something about that. There's just Disney has its own genre almost. It's just got it's like got that pop thing, but also there's just this magical quality with it, with the arrangement, with just the tone of their voices too. It's like, and I love Stell crossing over. Anytime he crosses over in anything, I'm a big fan. But the two of them as well, it's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just it's Disney. It just sounds Disney. Just transports you. It's magical.
Yeah, and then of course, yeah, when you got that, they attract a high caliber of musicians, arrangers, performers, just all the way around. So it's
Right.
pretty magical.
Just the song.
Some would
Some of
say.
the greatest songs ever written too. And even though we didn't hear any of his particular songs, Alan Menken, he did all the Beauty and the Beast stuff, Aladdin, Little Mermaid. So he's part of those three huge films that kind of pulled Disney back
sorry
up.
about that.
Yeah, big fan.
Awesome.
Some of the greatest songs.
Well, as promised from last week, another She's Gone from Steelheart, this time Limuel Llanes.
Okay.
As promised. I don't know if you remember that or not. Let me pull
I
this
don't know.
up. You're like, okay.
Sure.
Remember the cops singing?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just that ridiculous high song. We have Limuel was requested for this as well. So we're going to check out the song one more time.
He was the singer?
No.
Oh.
Let me back up, guys. All right. Last week, for Filipino Fridays, we did the cop singing She's Gone.
Okay.
in that band.
Yes.
And everybody in the chat was saying you have to go hear Limuel's version as well.
Oh, okay. I see.
So, see how we're bridging that back together.
Okay.
So,
yes, all right.
we're coming back to Limuel. We've heard him sing, we had him, James Ingram Day, I can't remember the name of the song, and when he was singing with his friends at the bar, that was our first introduction.
Oh,
so,
yes.
it's a Y. Thank you for this. So this is pronounced as, how would you do that? Llanes?
Llanes.
Llanes?
Yeah, so LL is yeah. Yeah. Double L is yeah.
Oh, thank you for that. All right, awesome. All right, let's go.
Pag nagkalat, walisin nyo na lang.
Such an epic song. Is he just casually accepting tips as he's singing this ridiculous song?
Probably. That would be his style.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, I'm going, "Ah!" Just so good. I love just there's just a vibe about him that I like. You know, maybe it's that rock kindred spirit thing that I have going on. When I was young and had long hair and attempted these songs, I did not execute them like him.
This song is so in young Richard's wheelhouse. It's just like, this is totally
100%. 100%. All right, let's keep going here. Oh. That might be it too, yeah. Or tips, yeah. I love how casual this is.
I know.
Sorry, I have to pause it one more time. If I was singing this song, as much as I would appreciate the tips, I'd be like, dude, I'm trying to remember the lyrics and get these notes that are about to come out. Like, I'd be so focused.
I'm half expecting him to just pound a beer like in a couple seconds.
I know, right? So tips or request coming in. So they're doing request with the tip is pretty common here. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for that information. This is wild. Wow, little grit too. Here we go.
Almost.
We hope we do experience this one day.
Yeah.
He's having a conversation. It's just. Oh my God. Shout out to the band too. The Salupa Band is the name of the group. I'll have the links below. If you've never been here before, if you're new to Filipino Fridays, we always have the links in the description below after. Request, please put them in, not in the chat, but in the comments for the future. We're going to be back in 2 weeks with, and these are the requests we're looking for, Dianella, Eraserheads, and Jaya. And also, if you have requests for Gigi, that'll be next Wednesday. So that would be a great time as well, as soon as this live stream is done. All that being said, Limuel.
I love him. I think it's my new dream to hang out with him in a bar and sing.
It's not a new dream.
Well,
that's been the dream. Every time we see him, that feeling arises. Like, let's hang.
There's so many things I want to do in the Philippines, but that is at the top of the one of the top things.
I could see you just jumping in on that stage and accompanying as well. I will be the one passing out the drinks. I'm not going to attempt those notes in the Philippines.
So cool. I just love that guy. Man, I love him.
Oh my goodness. Listen, guys, thank you once again for hanging out with us. As always, Filipino Fridays wouldn't happen without you. So the likes, the comments, the shares, the coffees. Thank you for the coffees. Again, we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah,
the super
chats.
Thank you. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We hope you have an amazing day, an amazing night, an amazing weekend. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for hanging.